Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And there's Porter, Columbus, and I guess you call this Ritchie Street. This is probably one of the most confusing intersections that well, not the most, but one of the most. These guys are going left when the cars are going straight. Not too sure how that's going to work out. Now, the other thing you got to pay attention to is the MBTA has their own traffic light. So along the trolley, they have these lights as well. But you see that line with the look like a minus sign? So that means stop for the buses and also stop for the trolley trains. So you got to kind of monitor that signal as well. And it doesn't kind of, I think they should have a separate turning lane for buses and cars. There shouldn't be two turning lanes, but it is what it is. So just keep an eye on how this intersection works out here.
That's the 41, right? Affirmative, 41, Windley Way.
So if you're over here, you're turning from the second lane. The buses have the outside lane and you have the second outside lane. But keep in mind the buses have to go wide, so they have to go out all the way out. Another car not paying attention over there. Let's keep an eye on how this traffic pattern works out here. So now these cars get the green arrow. It's a quick light too. It changes pretty quick. It's still not enough to pull those cars through. It's not enough to pull these cars through either. These cars kind of bottleneck up right here. So they kind of bottleneck up. They don't pull through the light effectively. So these cars can't go anywhere because the light up here doesn't allow them to pull through. And it just doesn't look feasible. Now these cars are stuck with the light here. So these cars get the green light over here. See how this works out. And this is, you know, it could be designed a lot better than this if you just sit down and think about what you're doing. Cars don't have too much. They don't have too much to pull traffic through here, but we'll see how well it pulls through. Alright, so that light's going to change. It should allow these cars to make their turn. So when they get the turn, now they can't pull nowhere because somebody backed up over the crosswalk. So this guy's on the other side of the line blocking the bus from making the turn. And these cars are stuck in the middle now. Everybody's impatient. So that's not good. Like you can't even pull this traffic through. Now these guys get impatient because now their light is being wasted. and see how far they can move. They don't get too far until they kind of slow down again. And they get about right about there at Amory Street, and they kind of tighten up right here. So for the volume of traffic that we have, the lights are not working in their favor. Also, I noticed by them taking away a lane, it just makes it more congested. A lot congested. So now you still got this. Now that lane that the bus is in, he should only be making a right-hand turn. So I'm not sure if he's gonna go straight or if he's gonna turn. That's a tight turn for a bus to be making. It's a very tight turn for a bus to be making at that corner right there. So that's, you know, it's like a recipe for disaster if you ask me. We're just gonna monitor this and see how it plays out. Now, when these cars pull through, it already fills up the lane over here. So when these cars get the green light, they have nowhere to go. It's not working. It's definitely not working. And like I said, it doesn't pull these cars up further enough to get all the way through. Well, these cars only can get so far before they get hit with the red light at the other end.
Ma'am, you want to put me on that report from Deli and Warren, please? Yes, no problem. 33 hazard, thank you.
The amount of cars that go up this direction here, it's quite a bit of cars that go up this direction. And most of the traffic is coming from this direction here. They're coming inbound, or I should say outbound. They're coming from the outbound side.
Got it. Okay. Unlock. 4.
They got a cruiser coming down here. He's met with traffic blocking on both sides. See how this works out. If emergency vehicles, the only way they can go is on the bus lane. They can't make it no other way up there. And this is what you consider a main artery. So these cars just barely made the turn, and they can't make it any further.
A cardiac disorder, 1990 Columbus Avenue, Roxbury, Rescue 2. A cardiac disorder, 1990 Columbus
All right, guys, I'm gonna head up out of here.
Roxbury, nearest Boston.
Catch you guys on the next one.
Washington Street of Eggleston Square, 15